Hi everyone, I'm Jenna with Brown Dot Craft Company. Today is Tuesday, August 5th, 2025. I'm coming to you live from Hudson, Wisconsin. Today we're here for a card class showcase. I think I probably titled this August Card Class Showcase, but I'm just going to call it Upcoming Card Class Showcase. I typically have 2 classes per month. Milo's Card Club and Class to Go, but I have a couple of extra card classes to show you that I'm really excited about. 2 of them are sort of ad hoc classes, I guess you could say, and then 2 are the regular classes that we have. So if you are joining live, say hello in the chat, or if you're watching the replay, say hello in the comments. If you like and share the video, I will randomly choose a winner to win a prize patrol. And, let's see, I have a prize patrol. Let's talk about from the last video, there was prize patrol. And for someone who liked and shared the video or the live and then commented that they liked and shared. And that winner was Joanne Kahn. And Joanne won the 2022 to 2024 in color retirement class card kit. So it was the in color retirement party, and we made 5 cards with those in color classes, those in colors that were outgoing, and I used the Share a Milkshake bundle. So Joanne is the winner of this. Joanne, I think I have your address, but if you could just shoot me an email, it's hello@browndogcraftcompany.com. That would be great, and then I can confirm that the address I have is correct. So please like and share the video, and I will pull a random winner. I have a random generator that chooses a random comment from both the live and the comments. So that person will win. This class was Coffee and Cards, Seasons of Green and Gold. And I really like that name. I think we should have Coffee and Cards again because that's a great name. I love coffee and I love cards, so why not? So this was using a mega bundle from last year's mini catalog. You do not need to have the bundle that I used to make these cards. You can use anything that you want, or take the kit apart and make it into whatever cards your heart desires. So that will be the prize for liking and sharing today. Hi Jean, hi Nancy Sue, you did make it. Hi Jean, hi Pat, hi April. It's nice to see you all here. All right, I have an error message. Hold on, let me get rid of it here. Coffee and Cards, yes, I know. It's just, I don't know why I got rid of the name. Who knows? We'll bring it back. Okay, let's look quickly. I want to look at some past classes. I don't have very many. All of my card kits, all of the card classes for now are $45, and they all come in a zippered pouch like this. So the colors vary. They're just different colors of the rainbow. But they all come in a pouch like this. They all come with a card on the front that says what the class is. And then when you open them up, they always come with a printed PDF guidebook that's in there. That's also emailed to you. They come with your card bases and anything you need for die cutting. So a lot of scraps in there for die cutting, and anything that I die cut also. You get a quarter pack of DSP. So it's 12 by 12 DSP cut down to 6 by 6. You get a full pack of embellishments. You get all your envelopes. The embellishments for this class it's from the Turtle Suite. We just did these last night. You'll get ribbon to make your cards. And obviously live class. So, hi Andrea. So okay, that's how all the card kits come. I do ship once per month. So generally if you're gonna sign up for 1 class or 2 classes or 3 classes, however many you might be signing up for, I ship them all at once. And how my classes work is there is a little bit of homework. So anything that is die cut using the featured bundle, you will die cut. So you'll get a piece of paper, like let's say you have to die cut something from Pool Party. for the card, you'll get a piece of paper, a piece of cardstock in Pool Party, and you'll do your own die cutting. So that's the way I like to craft. I like to pull out a kit and do it all myself. So that's how I do my card kits, okay? But you do get a lot in this fun little pouch. Thanks, Sandy. So you do get a lot in this fun little pouch. So the card classes I have left over, and some of them go back a little bit, but this one was just from yesterday. This is Turtly Cute. I have one left. This one was Floral Delight. This is from the Spring Mini. And we made an arch card. It had this really pretty vellum, if you remember the vellum. That was really cute. And this one, the embellishments in here, we had daffodil ribbon. Oh, and the embellishments are the bees, the tiny bee trinkets. Okay. Hi, Joanne. All right, so I have 2 of those left. And then, there's one of the guidebooks for that. It's for one of those. I have one left of, this was the March subscription class, which is now Milo's card kit. But this was Friends of the Ocean, again, a mini catalog item. So this one we did Summer Splash ribbon, a whole pack of these Sunny Day iridescent dots. They're really pretty. And then let's see, this one, these were all your card bases and your pieces for die cutting in here. And this DSP is what came with this one. Oh, there's more pieces for die cutting back there, and white, and then your little guidebook. And then the last class I have that's left over is Milo's Card Club for June, which was Beautiful Gallery. Do you do combined shipping? Yes, so $45 is generally with all of the shipping included. So it goes by weight. So I figure how much these weigh when I include the price in the $45. So generally, when you put 2 of these together, the shipping is still the same because the weight is doubled. But let me know what you're interested in, Joanne, and I'll go weigh it and we can see. Okay. But yeah, the post office goes by weight. And they just increased their rates. You can't choose a half of an ounce or a half of an ounce anymore. You have to do a full ounce. Super fun, right? Okay, Beautiful Gallery. So this was a mega sweet. You get a whole pack of whatever these are, pressed flower motifs. They're really pretty. This one had ribbon that went with it. It was this basic beige. It was cute. You got a quarter pack of the DSP, which was 6x6 for this one. Really pretty DSP. And then, of course, your guidebook and all your card bases and your pieces for die cutting in there. Okay, so those are the classes that I have left over. I sold most of my leftover classes, so let me know if you're interested in these, and I'm happy to add them to the next shipment or ship them out now if you'd rather. So, okay. All right, let's talk about the website a little bit. So this is how it looks on your phone. When you're on your computer, it looks a little bit different. You can purchase a class on the website if you want to use a credit card. You can also use PayPal, or if you want to get your Shopify points. My website is Shopify powered, so if any of you use Shopify at any other companies, you earn points through Shopify, and you can use your points, or I don't know how it really works, to be honest, but it's secure. That's why I use it. It's a secure way to protect your information when you shop on my website. So if you're going to look at the class, you can click on it, and sometimes I'll have the photos uploaded of the cards that we're making, but there's always a detailed description of what's in here. You can also click the little, I think that's called a hamburger. I don't call it a hamburger, but these 3 little lines. And you can go home. And then I do have PDFs on here if you only want to buy the PDF. Let's see. I think if you do view all, you can buy the bow maker here. You can add that to your cart. Here we go. Here's the PDFs. So if you just want to buy the PDFs after class and not the card kit, you can do that too. You would click it here, add to cart, and then it automatically opens up as a downloadable file for you. Okay, so those are generally $15 for just the PDF. All right, let me get back to the video here. There we go. All right, there's also custom merchandise if you want. There's sweatshirts and t-shirts and tote bags and a little craft pouch. I need to order one of the craft pouches. I had one and I lost it. I think one of the kids walked away with it, but there are cute little craft pouches, all with the Brown Dog Craft Company logo on them. Oh, and Milo laid down and the garbage fell on top of him. He's under my desk and the garbage can is tipped over on him. He doesn't seem to mind. All right, let's go into the card classes. Okay, August class to go. The main bundle that is featured is called Scenic Adventure. I believe this is an online exclusive, and it's a stamp and die set. The stamps are pretty. I do like them, but where the real money is in this one is in the dies. So the dies, some of them cut all the way through like a normal die, but some of them only cut into the cardstock instead of cutting a shape out of the cardstock. And what do I mean by that? I'll show you. So they cut a pattern into the cardstock, so it cuts the pattern into the mountains without cutting all the cardstock out. And the same with the grass and the flowers. And we'll do this in class so you can see how the die cutting is done. This is one card. I did pull in some other sentiments. I didn't just use these sentiments. Normally I do, but I needed some other sentiments. So you can pull in whatever sentiments you want. On this card, I used Thanks for Being the Best from Pattern of Friendship. This is also an online exclusive. This card used Let the Journey Begin. That is from the stamp set, so it's Let the Begin, and then you can type in. You can stamp if you want journey or adventure. So this is the one, we'll do the homework during class for this one because you're going to want to make sure you have your cardstock the right way. So we'll do the mountains and the trees, and I keep die cutting my trees crooked so it looks like it's a little windy. The trees are a little tilted. So this is my attempt at sort of manly cards. I don't know if they're manly. I don't do very good at making manly cards, you know, quote unquote. But they still have ribbons and bows and embellishments. And okay, this one also has Just Breathe and Take It Slow. This will be embossed for you. That's from the Plaid 3D. I think it's Plaid 3D embossing folder. So more of a simpler card. Reminds me of like a lumberjack. Oh, and the DSP for this class is, because this is just a bundle. It doesn't have it's not a suite. So I can never remember the name of this DSP. There's is there 4 different patterns? No, there's 3. Yeah, there's 3 or 4 different patterns. So we use those. Here we'll die cut cute little trees. So like this sentiment will already be die cut for you since it's not from the featured bundle. Okay, does that make sense? But you'll die cut your own trees. So you'll get a piece of mossy meadow to die cut your trees. All right, you'll also get a whole pack of embellishments, and the embellishments we're using are adhesive back dots for days. These were from the Market, the To Market or Market Goodness suite from last year, and they go really well with with these colors, and then you'll get enough ribbon to make your cards. So this is it's from the Pear suite, that mossy meadow like gold glitter sparkle ribbon. So you'll get enough of that to make your cards. So that is Scenic Adventures Class to Go, $45. They're all $45, but I'll keep saying that just to remind you. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's pull out Milo's Adventures Await. Yes, thank you, Joanne. That's the name of the DSP. Adventures Await. All right, this is Milo's Card Club, and I can never remember the name of this suite. I believe this is an online exclusive, and So the bundle is Impressions Abloom, but the suite I think is Floral Impressions. So this is one that I didn't think I needed right away, and I changed my mind. So what I like about this bundle in particular is you can stamp the flowers. They're all 2-step. You can stamp the flowers and then die cut them, or you can use the dies to die cut the flowers. So we're going to do both in class. I did pull in a couple of other stamp sets just for sentiments. Again, totally optional, and you don't need these stamp sets. You can use whatever stamp sets you want. If you have different flower stamp sets or dies, you can use those too. We've had plenty of flowers that will work. So I used You Are Remarkable, Fancy Borders, just the sentiments, and then paper tags, just the sentiments. Okay, I absolutely love this sentiment here. I love the font. I love the shape of the sentiment. So we totally need to make something with this bundle, but I haven't gotten that far yet. Okay, so Impressions Abloom, you'll get a 1/4 pack of the DSP, you'll get a full pack of the embellishments. What are we doing for embellishments? I did change the embellishments. Oh no, I didn't. They're the strawberry slush. I can't find them. They're not in here. They're the strawberry slush. Hi Jenny. They're the strawberry slush gems. I don't have them on my desk, but you'll get a full pack of the strawberry slush gems, and then this is blackberry ribbon, and it is retired. I have an abundance of it, and it looks really pretty on these, so we're going to we're going to use it for class, because why not, right? Just because it's retired doesn't mean we can't use it. So this card, don't mind if my ribbons are bent. It's because I keep my cards in these envelopes, and it does bend the ribbon. So yours won't do that because they're not going to be squished, but mine do get squished. So this one, I did not stamp the flowers. We die cut the flowers. So there's these really pretty dies that put those like embossed images, or those embossed texture, I guess, into the flowers. Same with the leaves. So this one has a lot of DSP. I don't have the insides done yet. Okay, so that's card 1. I think that might be my favorite DSP in the whole set, or the whole package of DSP. All right, here's card 2. This one again is die cut. The flowers are die cut. We don't stamp the flowers. Oh, here, this I used You Are Remarkable. That's this stamp here. And then this one I did use this featured stamp set. It says thanks for being there. So that's pretty in pink and strawberry slush. So that's card 2. Card 3, there was a yellow DSP in here, so I did change the ribbon a little bit. I'll give you some of this. Is this from Celebratory Sips? That ribbon? It's that gold ribbon, and I can't remember what it's from. But now this is where the flowers are stamped and die cut. The only thing that's die cut and not stamped is the stem. So the stem is die cut. This is A Whole Lot of Love, and I used, that's from Fancy Borders, a little hello with a whole lot of love. Again, you can use any sentiment there. You could just put thanks here from the stamp set. So this one's our sunflower / daisies. And then the 4th card also features stamped flowers. So I did 2 cards with stamped flowers and 2 cards with die cut flowers. So you'll die cut the flowers on your own. And obviously you'll stamp and then die cut your flowers. So this one is the 4th card. You'll see like this back here will be die cut for you. I can never remember the name of these rectangles. They're like a stitched rectangle. Okay, and then Happiness Enclosed is from Paper Tags right here. Okay. All right, so again, you can use any sentiments. So this is Milo's card club for August. 4 cards, $45. And this one I would say you really can use a lot of the existing flower bundles if you don't want to use these in particular. Okay. All right. So those are the typical classes that I have. I have 2 more. They're not scheduled yet. I'll get them on the books here. The kids go back to school in a couple of weeks and life is hectic. So we'll get them on the schedule. And in particular, because I just did my pre-order right before we got on the camera here, and we have a lot of things that we need to cover for classes between September and December. So there are a lot of things that I like. All right, let's look at, this is a special class. So I really liked the DSP that came in the Floral Charm suite. And it's not that I don't like the bundle that went with it. It's a flower bundle. It's not that I don't like it. I just wanted to do something different. We already have a flower class that we have. So I thought, let's use the DSP and the embellishments and the ribbon, because I really liked the embellishments and the ribbon. But I wanted to change it up a little bit. So for the stamp set, I'm using More Messages. And More Messages is an online exclusive, and what it is it's all one stamp. It's all one big stamp. And once you stamp it, you line up this one die and die cut all of your sentiments at one time. So you end up getting a ton of sentiments. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. You get 19 sentiments in one go. So some of them are little and some of them are big, and obviously lots of different shapes. So I really like this, and I've been dying to use it, and I haven't yet. So I thought, what a good DSP to pair it with, since I didn't want to use the bundle that went with the DSP. Hi, Holly. So I also used the perennial postage dies. Those were from last spring too. The ribbon, it's not ribbon, but whatever this is, the braided trim, I think this is Petal Pink, and normally I'm not a huge Petal Pink fan, but I do really like this. This reminds me of my favorite ribbon, I guess you could say, that we had. It was, it's maybe been close to 2 years now, but it was like a braided trim. It was like it was very like maritime feeling. And this is not maritime feeling, but I'm just trying to describe what it feels like. It's very like frayed almost, different. It's different than a ribbon. You'll get a pack of the embellishments. So these are the Charming Shimmer Faceted Dots. Okay. And we're going to make 6 cards. So I went a little overboard with 6 cards. I basically took all of the DSP. We use all of the DSP. We use every single piece. So I couldn't help myself. So they're all on white card bases. So they'll have thick white card bases. And then they all feature a focal DSP and then like a muted DSP for the background. So your postage piece will come die cut for you, and then you'll do your own stamping and die cutting here. And you'll cut your DSP. Good boy, Milo. No, he's getting up. He's realizing the garbage can is on him. All right, so here's one, and all the sentiments are a little bit different because we're just going to stamp and die cut our sentiments once. All right, here's another. You're the absolute best, with that pretty trim. I didn't tie any bows with it. You probably could. Maybe we'll try during class to tie a bow with it. But it's really thick. Okay, here's another one. You're simply incredible. I did put 5 gems on all of them. I really like this DSP. And this one, happy birthday. Okay, so just a little sentiment on this one. And always here for you. Here's another little wrapped ribbon. Okay, with some mossy meadow. And then I really like this DSP too at the end. Oh, happy day. What did I make myself a note? Oh, the measurements. Oh, happy day. So we'll wrap the trim around this front piece here. I really like this DSP. Okay, so all 6 cards for this one. And I'm calling, I think I have this one out on my website already, and I think I have it as an event on Facebook. I think I called it More Messages and Floral Charm DSP. I think that's the class to go. I can't remember what it's called, but I think that's right. Now, if I can't order something for your kit for class, I'll do one of a couple things. I might reach out to you and say, hey, we're going to postpone class because I can't get whatever it is, you know, the embellishment or the DSP or whatever it is. I can't get it, so we're going to wait till it's back in inventory. That would be one thing. Another thing would be I might say, hey, instead of that embellishment, we're going to use this embellishment. So, you know, that's the embellishment I would send out to everyone. Or a third thing would be maybe I have a little bit of embellishment but not enough, and I have a substitute. I might say, hey, you know, who wants this and who wants this, and you may have to wait if you pick this type thing. So whatever it is, we'll figure it out. If I can't order it and I can't substitute it, then we'll just wait until whatever it is back in stock. So, okay, the last class, this is the Holiday Hustle. And I was going to do Christmas in July, but July is over. I'm too late. So we're doing Holiday Hustle. And we're going to create a bunch of Christmas cards using Sweet Jar and Jar of Joy. So Sweet Jar is the bundle that comes with the jar builder. Is it jar builder or just jar punch? I can't remember. The jar punch. And then there was this is an online exclusive, and then there was a new online exclusive release for Jar of Joy. Thanks, Nancy Sue. Okay, so there was a new online exclusive release for Jar of Joy. So this is the original, and this is the add-on. If you don't have the add-on, you don't need it. You can just use these and maybe change some of your sentiments so they're not super Christmassy. Or you could stamp something else from a different stamp set in here. There's plenty of snowmen over the years, or plenty of penguins, or anything that you could put in here that's Christmassy if you don't want to get this one. So you will want to have the jar punch. If you don't have the jar punch, you can fussy cut. It's not super hard. It's a pretty easy thing to fussy cut. But it's easier to stamp and then line your punch up with the stamp. So you will want either the punch or be prepared to fussy cut your jars, okay? There is a jar on each card. Now, this is my favorite part. Do you guys remember these? Do you remember these real red and white adhesive back peppermints? I do, and they sold like hotcakes last year, and they went out like 3 minutes after they would come back in inventory. So I have a very limited supply of these, and when I say very limited, I mean very. So I think what we're going to do is probably do a half pack of these embellishments, which is still a ton. I mean, look at, if I cut that in half, you get all these. There's more up here too. Okay, and then along with that is the real red and white baker's twine. And I think this it's either still here or it's on last chance maybe. I know, Holly, these are my favorite embellishments I think that have ever been made. They're to die for. I also liked the little snowflakes, those little clay snowflakes that came in the shaker thing. I liked those too. Okay, so if you want this class, please reach out to me as soon as possible. Either purchase it online or you can sign up by emailing me. But let me know as soon as possible, because once I run out of these, I will have to make a substitution of something. I don't know what, but we'll have to figure something out. So please send me an email or purchase online if you want this class. We're going to make, again, I went a little overboard. We're going to make 5 cards. Oh, another thing about this, I'm using retired DSP. So I do have quite a bit of it, but I will run out at some point. So do you remember last year's mini catalog? I'm so surprised that it didn't carry over because I loved it. It must not have been super popular, but I can't remember the name of it for the life of me. I'm really bad with names. There's too many names. There's too many names in the catalog, and I forget what they all are. Okay. So we're going to use retired DSP. And like this will be die cut for you, this little crumb cake circle. And then we'll stamp all of this. We'll cut our DSP. So this is little gingerbread cookie jar. Okay. The next one is going to be, oh, did you want to see the back of that one? I did miss you bunches. Oh, and then one thing I noticed, this little stamp here, this bow stamp, I think it's supposed to go on the ornaments. So I'm going to stamp it on the ornaments. I just haven't done it yet. I should do that when I get done with class here. So this will be our second one. Sending a jar full of cheer, and this will be die cut for you. This is from last year too. It's actually adhesive backed, not that we need it, but it is adhesive backed. And that's the inside of that one. Oh, and another thing with these, I did double mat them. So your insides will be matted also. Okay, see that? So each one of these has a double mat. Here is the next card. This red glitter paper came in like a 3-pack. So it had green glimmer paper. So here's this one with the snowmen. And I love the snowmen in the background too. Here's this one. Wishing you the sweetest Christmas. Okay. Now this next one is petal pink, which I normally I'm not drawn to petal pink, but I do think it looks really good with real red. Real red and petal pink look really good together. So these are the hearts. We use the hearts to stamp in these jars, and then this is from the Christmas one. So this one is May Your Heart Be Filled with Joy. Okay. And then the last one I think is maybe my favorite. Now I've seen people make this last one. I've seen them make them as chocolate chip cookies. I've seen them as peanut butter cookies. I've seen them as jelly beans. I've seen them as a whole bunch of different things. So I love the house DSP and this part of the DSP. So these squares will be die cut for you, and you'll get a little piece of gold. I don't know what gold this is from what release. I just keep all my metallic cardstock in an envelope, so I don't know what release it's from. It might be from the airplanes. Do you remember the airplanes? It might be from those. Pretty gold paper. So, all right, so those are the 5 cards for Holiday Hustle. Okay, so all $45. You can purchase online, you can purchase by emailing me, and you can pay with Zelle or Venmo or PayPal or cash or check. You can mail to me too. All of my information is online, otherwise you can email me too. I've linked everything that I think you would need below, so that's all linked below. And then just a reminder, if you weren't here at the beginning, if you like and share the video, and then come back and like and say that you've liked and shared, I will, once the video is over and people who are watching the replay have had a chance to comment also, I will choose a random person to get this as prize patrol. So this is Seasons of Green and Gold. And this was coffee and cards. We totally need to have another coffee and cards. So I should make myself a note that says coffee and cards. Thanks, Holly. Yeah, I should make myself a note because coffee and cards is, I think I was going to do it in the morning time, like 10 o'clock on a Sunday or something. And then I ended up switching it to be evenings. And then it felt weird calling it coffee and cards because it was like 8 p.m. And who has coffee at 8 p.m. unless you work nights, right? I mean, maybe you can have coffee at 8 p.m. and go to bed. I don't think I could, but you never know, right? So, Okay, well, let me know if you want card kits. I will probably place an order and start kitting up on probably August 15th at the latest. So let me know if you're interested in any of the card kits so that I can get them, so that I can place the order for all of the product that we need. Hi, Denise. That's okay, you can catch the replay. Okay, so just let me know if you're interested in card kits or if you have any questions. I'd be happy to answer them for you. We'll be live again. Well, it's maybe August 20 something for class. I don't remember which class is next. It's all on YouTube, so you'll be able to see it. But I still have to card kit up and mail everything out to you. Thanks, Andrea. Yes, I know, Nancy Sue. I had to go away from Sunday mornings because I think my son was playing in a lacrosse league that played every Sunday morning. So I think he has that again. But I don't know because everything changes every year. So, okay. Well, that's what I have for you guys today for the showcase. I would show you Milo. He's sleeping, but I don't have any treats down here. We finished them. We finished the treats last night, and I forgot to get more, and I don't even think I have any food down here to give him. I don't think I have any snacks. I don't have a thing, you guys. I don't have anything to share with him. I don't think so. I know. I'm sorry, Milo. So you all can see him, but I just don't have any snack. He's gonna wonder what's going on. I know, Milo. Let me look in one more spot and see if I have snacks. I don't think I do, Milo Bear. Do we have anything for you, bud? No snacks. I don't have any snacks. Not a thing for Milo. Oh, thanks, Jean. All right. Well, maybe you can see him a little. Here, Milo, come here. Hi, bud. I don't have any snacks. I know. What is Mama doing with no snacks? Terrible Mama. Terrible Mama. Forgot your snacks. I know. I'm sorry. We'll go get one. Thanks, Joanne. Yeah, I know, Jean. I know, Jean. Oh, it's, yeah. He's going to be mad at me. Okay, all right. Well, thank you guys for watching, and let me know if you have questions, and let me know what card kits you would like. I'd love to mail them out to you and have you participate in class. So it's really fun. I love crafting with all of you, and it's just what makes it fun. So, okay. Oh, thanks, Holly. Yes, he's my cute baby. He'll be 13 in November, you guys. So he's a really big lab. He's an English lab. He's, well, his weight has varied over the years, but he is, he's well over 70 pounds. He's a big boy. So he, yeah, he takes up like half the bed and half the couch. And when he sits in the car, he sits in the front seat, and the seatbelt noise dings the whole time because he's so heavy. The car thinks he's a person and should be wearing a seatbelt. So yeah, he's a big boy. So it'll be his 13th birthday later in the fall here, and I can't believe it already. Time has flown by, hasn't it, Milo? Yeah, it's flown by, except when you're hungry, and he's hungry. Okay, all right, guys. Well, thank you, and enjoy the rest of your night and the rest of your week, and I will catch you next time. All right? Take care. Bye now.